I've told you several times that I'm not sure that I agree that he should live up to who everybody sees him as being. We all know he's very talented. We've talked about his maturity, and he really struggled most of the first half of this first half. And it's a credit to him that he's just kind of stuck with it, and he's had some good guidance, and he's taken the direction, and done it by himself. And he's a very good teammate, and his game is very consistent now, and he has great ability, no question about it. And a key for him will be whether he can keep this keel going. He'll be very impressive when his career is all said and done. So we're certainly happy to have him on our team. He's a huge piece for us and towards our future success.
Zach gave up a lot early. He had some were kind of close calls. It just wasn't spot on.
Yeah, I don't think we played very good today. He gave up 9 hits in 5 innings, but I think we all feel like we could have played better today. Could have been a different story. To Cleveland's credit, their guy threw the ball very well. They were 6 for 21. They had 15 hits. They left 15 guys on base. They pressured us very well today, and they outplayed us, and they beat us soundly.
What was Carrasco doing? What was he doing?
He's got great life. He's got a good body, good angle, a lot of movement. He throws four-seamer, like a cutter, slider, curveball, changeup. He's got good stuff. He's got good stuff. And, we got behind, and we were put in a position to try and really shut them down and hold on. And in the end, they tacked on the extra runs. We got it to 4-2, and then they tacked on the extra runs. That made it pretty hard to come back. They pitched as well.
Outside of Zach's first win, it used to be Witnesses last 6. Any concern there with you?
Well, there's always concern. You want to see better results, and for him, you worry about his confidence. And I talked to him a little bit after he came out of the game, and I thought he actually threw the ball better today. And like I said, I didn't feel like we were particularly sharp. And you just hope that you have results, and then they gain the confidence, and then they just become freer and easier, and they just kind of believe that they can throw the ball where they want to throw it, and then they kind of get on a roll. We went through this with really Joe Saunders earlier in the year, so we're kind of in the same position with Zach right now.
Can you talk about going up against Bono here on this trip?
It'll be interesting. He's going to want to beat me good, I know that, and he's done a great job over there. I know his style. He's very passionate, and I know his players will play very tough. And it'll be, we just kind of went through something like this in Detroit, where I went against my home team and a guy who was my minor league manager. So try and keep the distraction part out of it, which we certainly respect each other, and it'll be a good series. And certainly we want to get back on track.
I knew he wanted to be a manager again, but did you give him a hard time about how short his stay was here?
No, I didn't. It's a shame the way it ended for Bob. And I know it stung him pretty good, and we talked to his friends about it several times, and he's back where he belongs, in uniform in the dugout. And that I'm happy for, but I'll be put in a position where I got to try and beat him.
You've got this stretch before the All-Star break. How do you keep everybody's head in it? And you've been on the road a lot.
That's a secret. I can't tell you. But it's obviously something we know. You can look at the schedule. You can see where even when we went out east, that was kind of the start of the real tough stretch of our schedule. When we get here after the All-Star break, we should be able to get more on track and have more of an even keel and more of a better schedule in general. But hey, this season's tough. It's long. We're nicked up a little bit right now. JJ hasn't thrown the ball as well recently. David hasn't thrown it as well. There's some other guys that got some little nicks that they're playing through, and it's a challenge. I also want to announce that we're going to give Melvin Moore his unconditional release tomorrow, and there'll be a corresponding move on Friday.
What was the thinking behind that?
We're just going to move on in a different direction, kind of reshape our bench a little bit, and we'll decide what we're going to do on Friday.
Is somebody in the organization? Or,
Well, I said we'll talk about it on Friday. Okay, you can ask. I just told you 3 times.
Drew's home run, just real nice piece of hit, just got full
Yeah, it was a
extent
changeup. It's a changeup. One of the mistakes that Carrasco made. It's a changeup. He kept his hands in, put some backspin on it. But yeah, we just didn't sustain enough pressure today to beat those guys. What's that? Well, I mean, this is the first time we got Yancey on the mound. Castillo's been on there for 2 times. It's kind of something that we'll have to see how they fit into the bullpen. We know what they're capable of doing in their past, and we have a report. I talked to Brett Butler today, and you know, we're trying to get to have our bullpen in a more stable shape. We haven't been as successful lately, but you know, not to put all the onus on our pitching, because we haven't played consistently offensively or defensively as well.
Is it too early to be excited about hosting the All-Star game?
And I'm not excited about that. I'm just excited about our next game on Friday. Okay? Thank you.